Everyone, I'm here. Excited to be here. Excited to be here with everyone. We're just we'll get started here in a few minutes. Let's see. Should have. It's down a little bit. I'm just not pleased with my camera angles these days, but that's okay. We will get back all the way over here. Should be good. So I'm glad everyone is here. Super excited. I'm going to share this on my page. If you can share it on yours, we'll get started right at 6 o'clock. So we've still got another 8 minutes or so before we get started. But it's great to see people on here. So if you can just check in with me, just let me know that you're here. It's kind of hard to see. They've got a kind of a new setup where it's a little bit harder to see. So, anyways. We'll get started here in just about 5 minutes. So just get your mat out, get ready, loosen up, whatever you need to do. Grab some water. I think I got it shared, and let's see if I can get my timer. I have this handy dandy timer so I can see it. Just super helpful for me. Really excited about class this evening. I got to teach twice already today. Both times I was teaching Zoom classes, so I was teaching to the class. I wasn't practicing, and because I was able to see my students, and so with this practice tonight, I'm going to be practicing with you, which I always enjoy. It's always great to be able to practice with my students, especially online. In this particular practice, has so near and dear to my heart. So I'm really excited about practicing this evening with you all. And I say this at the beginning of a lot of my podHOT classes, so I'm going to say it again. Please go at your own pace. This practice in particular is meant to be done in a heated room with 60% humidity. And so the poses are designed for that. So if you can't get quite as deep as you'd like to into it, don't worry, because it's really all about the yoga and it's really about just moving your body today in whatever way you can. So don't worry about depth. Please just be safe and enjoy the practice. And we're just going to wait for just a couple more minutes and let people kind of join, and then we'll get started. If you want to comment, let me know that you're here. Right now, I can't look like. Get started here in just a few minutes. Who do we have? Oh, Bree's here. Good to see you, Bree. It's so nice to have the hot practice on a cold day like this today. I don't know about anybody else out there, but waking up and seeing the snow for whatever reason this morning, I did not want to get out of bed. And I'm not really a not want to get out of bed kind of guy, but didn't want to get out of bed. And what I found was that by doing a little bit of meditation, I got up, did some meditation, and then did some movement, did some sun A's and sun B's, did some affirmations, and the next thing I knew, that funk that I kind of felt when I first woke up had really been shaken off by the movement and doing kind of the next right thing. I know it sounds so trite and silly, but that's a lot of what this practice and practicing this is about for me, is really doing it, regardless of kind of my thoughts. Obviously if I'm feeling a certain way physically, and not feeling up to it, that's a little bit different. But emotionally, what I've found is that a lot of times if I just do the practice, everything else takes care of itself. And so tonight, super excited about being here with everyone, super excited about practicing with you, and about guiding you through this practice that's really near and dear to me and really transformed me as a human. So we're going to get started here in just a few minutes. Vanessa's here. Yay. So good to see you, Vanessa. I'm just going to give it like another minute or so, let people join in, and then we'll see. We'll get started. Before we get started, might as well start standing, toes and heels touch. It's one of the things that I really enjoyed about this practice when I found it, is that even before the teacher came into the class, people were ready to practice. They would have toes and heels touching, a solid stance, and ready to do yoga. I think that's a great way to kind of work into the practice. Stand, toes and heels touching, gazes forward, shoulders back, proud posture. Really start to get in touch with the body. Start breathing in and out through the nose. Equalizing breath. Feeling the mat between your feet. Let's get started. Interlace all 10 fingers. Place them underneath the chin. Exhale all your breath. Pull the elbows together. And then inhale. Elbows slowly come up. Chin presses into knuckles, knuckles into chin. And then exhale through the mouth. Head comes back. Elbows forward. Inhale. Head comes down. Elbows up, 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 up. Fill up the lungs. Exhale. Head comes back. Suck the stomach in. Elbows come forward. Inhale. Press chin into knuckles, knuckles into chin. Elbows come up, 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 up. Exhale. Head comes back. Feet firmly planted into the ground. Weight slightly back. And elbows touch. Inhale. Head comes down. Gazes forward. Elbows come up, 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 up. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows forward. Elbows meet in front. And inhale. 4, 5, and 6. Elbows up. Exhale. Head comes back. Nice audible ha through the mouth. Elbows meet. Inhale through the nose. 3, 4, 5, and 6. Elbows up. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Elbows meet. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Elbows up. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Inhale. Head down. Chin pressing into knuckles, knuckles into chin. Elbows come up, 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 up. Exhale. Head comes back. Warming up the body from the inside out. Head comes back. Elbows touch. Inhale. Head comes down. Elbows up, up, up. Suck the stomach in. Firm thighs. Weight in the heels. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows meet in front. Inhale. Chin into knuckles, knuckles into chin. Elbows lift, 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 lift. Exhale. Head comes back. Elbows meet. And final one. Inhale. Biggest inhale yet. Elbows up. And exhale. Head comes back. Elbows forward. And release. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your stillness. Find your breath. Inhale, arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Tick-tock the arms back and forth. Right and left. Right and left. Right and left. Backward bend feels good. Forward fold feels good. Whatever feels good. We're just kind of warming up the spine here. Making sure the spine gets warmed up before we go into our first posture, standing half moon. So palms pressed together. Inhale, reach all the way up with the fingertips. Exhale, fingertips go right, hips go left. Weight slightly into heels, big toes are touching. Lift in the kneecaps, thighs hug to the bone. Press hips left, fingertips go right. Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. Reaching to the right with the fingertips. Elongating through the right side body, elongating through the left side body. Palms pressing together. Biceps frame the ears. Reach and press with the hips. Reach, press with the hips. This is a great place to stay. We're looking for endurance here, not depth. Find your stillness, and then with an inhale, come on up. Find center, exhale, inhale. Find your tallest self, exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Weight slightly into the heels. Calves hug to the bone, kneecaps lift, thighs engaged. Suck the stomach in. Elongate through the right side body, elongate through the left side body. Chest is forward. Hips pressing to the right, fingertips reaching left. Gaze is forward, chin is off of chest. Biceps hug the ears. Press the ears to the bicep, press the biceps to the ears. Find stillness here. And with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, find your tallest self and gaze up at the thumbs. Press the hips forward slowly. Trace the fingertips across the ceiling. Biceps with the ears. Look back. Go back. Find your fullest back bend here. And then with an inhale, come on up. Hinge at the waist. Hands will find the earth. Relax the head down. Walk the feet back and forth, right and left, bending the knees. Drop the head down. We're just warming up the low back here. U-turn from where we just were. podHOT60, hands to feet pose, is next. Tuck the hands under the heels. Little pinky fingers will touch. Nose nestles in between the knees. Pull on the heels. And then press heels into fingertips. Relax the throat. Relax the neck. See if you can straighten the legs. Lift the hips. Pulling on the heels. Bicep strength. And release the hands. With an inhale and a flat back, come on up. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your stillness. Find your breath. In and out through the nose. Second set, standing half moon. Arms overhead, interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Reach fingertips towards the right, hips go left. We've already been here once. This is where you go to depth. First set was for endurance. Second set is for depth. Pressing deeply into the mat with both feet. Weight slightly into the heels. Gaze is forward. Side bodies are elongated. Hips pressing to the left, fingertips reaching right. Biceps frame the ears. Chin is off of chest. Gaze is forward. Find your fullest expression here. And then with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, find your tallest self. Exhale, fingertips go left, hips go right. Press deeply into the mat with both feet. Weight slightly into the heels. Hug muscle to bone. Press the hips to the right. Fingertips go left. Chin is off of chest, elongating in both side bodies. Gaze is forward. Sink just a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up. Exhale. Inhale, look up at the thumbs. Trace the fingertips across the ceiling. Press the hips forward. Back bend. Bicep stays with the ears. Look back. Go back. Find your fullest expression. And then with an inhale, come on up. Exhale, hinge at the waist. Hands will find the mat. Bend the knees deeply. Walk out the knees right and left, right and left, right and left, right and left. Loosening up the low back before we go into our next posture. Hands to feet pose, podHOT60. Tuck all 10 fingers underneath the heels. Little pinky fingers touch. Nose nestles in between the knees. Lift the hips. Pull on the heels. Back of head relaxes down. Throat relaxes. Try to straighten the knees. Lift the hips. Pull on the heels. Release the hands. Back is flat with an inhale. Come on up. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your stillness. 3-part awkward series is next. Step your right foot out about 6 inches. Arms come parallel with the earth. Now arms are reaching forward, but they're not out of the sockets. Sink back into your chair. Thighs parallel with the earth. Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. Sink deeply into the hips. Back is flat. Fingers pressing together. Reach forward with the fingertips, press back with the hips. And then with an inhale, come all the way up to tiptoes. Flexing the ankles forward. Ankles flex forward. Bend in the knees slowly. Go down. Back is flat. Imagine there's a wall right behind you and you're sliding down the wall. Ankles flexed forward. Hips are back. Fingertips reaching forward. Suck the stomach in. And with an inhale, come all the way up. Release the heels down. Knees press into one another like there's a $100 bill in between them. And then slowly, count of 10, go down. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Heels are lifting. Hips hover just above the heels. Gaze is forward, fingertips reaching forward, hips back, and then slowly we go out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your stillness. Garudasana is next. Arms overhead. Eagle. Right arm under left. Pull the elbows down. Sink deeply into the chair. Right leg comes over. Hooks behind the calf. Pull the elbows down. We're compressing all the major joints here. Weight is slightly into the heel of the left foot. Elbows pull down. And pull the shoulders down. Gaze is forward. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, left arm under right. Pull the elbows down, sit deeply into the chair. Left leg over right. Wrap behind the calf if you can. Pull the elbows down, then pull the shoulders down. Back is nice and flat, stomach sucked in. Pull the elbows down, sink just a little deeper. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, right into second set. Right arm under left. Elbows pull down. Sink deeply into the chair. Right leg over left. As we wrap that leg, our right hip comes around. Pull the right hip back, which will get the ankles, knees, elbows, nose all in one line. Pull the elbows down. Pull the shoulders back. And release. Come on up. Left arm under right arm. Elbows come down. Sink deeply into the chair. Left leg over right. Pull that left hip forward. Pull the left hip back. Ankles, knees, elbows all in one line. Gazes forward. Pull the elbows down. Shoulders come back. And with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, arms by your side. Grab a drink of water. That is the warm-up. You're doing great. This is a great way to kind of end your day, transition into the rest of your day. Standing series is next. Balancing. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts 90 degrees. Shoulders back. Gaze is forward. Chin is parallel with the earth. This is a great place to stay, everyone. Without the heat and the humidity, for some people it's very difficult to move forward because of low back mobility. If you do have a mobile low back, round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the right foot. If the left leg is completely straight, kick the right leg out, heel forward, toes back. Heel is pressing forward, toes coming back. Elbows come below the calf. Gaze is forward, energy is forward, heart forward. Left leg completely straight, right leg completely straight. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right foot. Left leg lifts 90 degrees. Left thigh is at 90 degrees. Shoulders come back. This is a proud posture. This is a great place to stay. Works on balance. Can work on your breath here. Calming your mind, which calms your body. If the right leg is completely straight and you want to move forward, round forward and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. If right leg is completely straight, kick the left leg forward, heel forward, toes back. Elbows come below the calf. Heart is forward. Chin is forward. Energy is forward. Right leg completely straight. Left leg completely straight. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Sometimes the supported back bend feels good here. Right hand to low back, left hand to low back. Look back, press the hips forward. Elbows energetically come together. And release. Second set, half the time. Ground down in the left leg, right leg lifts to 90 degrees. This is a great place to stay. If you want to move forward, round forward, and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the right foot. Left leg completely straight. Kick the right leg forward. Heel first, toes back. Elbows come below the calf. Chin meets chest. Forehead finds the knee. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Ground down in the right leg. Left leg lifts. This is a great place to stay. If you want to move forward, round forward, and with a basket grip, grab underneath the sole of the left foot. Kick the left leg out. Right leg completely straight, left leg completely straight. Elbows come below the calf. Chin finds the chest. Forehead finds the knee. And release. Left foot finds the earth. I didn't quite get into that one. Sometimes a little back bend feels good here. Press the hips forward. Head comes back. Standing bow pulling is next. Right elbow to right hip crease. Palm facing the sky. Right hand comes out, drop the hand down, grab the ankle from the inside. Right knee is lined up with left knee. Left arm lifts. Kick into the right hand and reach forward. We hinge forward at the waist. Gaze is forward. Reaching and kicking. Kicking and reaching. Left leg is completely straight. Right leg is kicking into the hand. Bow tension is what is holding us up here. Kick and reach, kick and reach. Heart spiraling towards the sky. Kick and reach, kick and reach. Abdomen parallel to the ground. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Left elbow to left hip crease, palm facing the sky. Drop the hand down, grab the ankle. Whoa, from the inside. Right arm lifts. Reach forward to the right fingertips, kick back with the left. Abdomen is parallel with the earth. Right shoulder in, left shoulder in line. Heart spiraling towards the sky. Weight is equally distributed in the right foot. All four corners of the foot should be pressing into the mat. Reach and kick, reach and kick. Find stillness in this posture. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Couple of cleansing breaths here. Second set is half the time. Right elbow to right hip crease, palm faces the sky. Drop the hand down, grab the ankle from the inside. Left arm lifts. Reach forward with the left fingertips. Kick back with the right toes. Reach and kick, reach and kick. Two shoulders in one line. Kick and reach, kick and reach. Kick and reach, kick and reach. Abdomen parallel with the earth. And release. Right foot finds the earth. Left elbow to left hip crease. Drop the hand down. Grab the ankle from the inside. Right arm lifts. Reach forward with the fingertips. Kick back with the toes. Two shoulders in one line. Chin and right shoulder meet. Kicking with the left foot, reaching forward with the fingertips. Right leg completely straight. Kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach. Heart spirals towards the sky. And release. Left foot finds the earth. Tula Dandasana is next. Come to the back of the mat. Arms overhead. Interlace all 10 fingers. Release the pointer fingers. Step forward on the left foot. Right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the toes. Stretch yourself apart. Drop the right hip down. Back is flat. And release. Step forward on the right foot. Left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the toes. Reach forward and reach back. Reach forward, reach back. Drop the left hip down and release. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find your stillness. Arms overhead. Second set. Tula Dandasana. Balancing stick. Step forward on the left foot. Right toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Reach forward with the fingertips. Reach back with the toes. Gaze just in front of the mat. And release. Step forward on the right foot. Left toes hover. Hinge at the waist. Gaze just in front of the mat. Drop the left hip down. Back is flat. Reach and stretch. And release. Left foot meets right back of mat. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Find your breath. Quarter turn towards the left. Arms out to a T. Big step out. Wide leg forward fold is next. Chin is forward. Chest is forward. Arms parallel. Slowly go down. All of the muscles in your legs should be engaged here. Hands find the outside of the feet. Big toes, ankles, calves. Relax the back of the neck. Relax the throat. Toes can slightly pigeon toe in. Lift the hips up. Pull on the outside of the feet, ankles, toes with bicep strength. Lift the kneecaps. Engage in the quadriceps. Gaze should be between the legs or behind. Release the hands. Arms to a T. Inhale and slowly with a flat back. Come on up. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Find stillness. Find your breath. Second set. Big step out to the right. Arms to a T. Feet parallel with the side of the mat. Chest forward, chin forward. Slowly go down. See if you can suck the stomach in here. Engage in the quadriceps. Hands will find the outside of the feet. Big toes, ankles, calves. Relax the throat. Relax the back of the neck. With bicep strength, pull on the outside of the feet. Lift the kneecaps. Engage in the quadriceps. Gaze through the mat. Just breathe. Release the hands with a flat back. Nice and slow. Come on up. Right foot meets left back of mat. Arms by your side. Find your stillness. Find your breath. Trikonasana. Hot triangle is next. Arms overhead. Big step out to the right. Right toes rotate towards the front of the mat. Deep bend in the right knee. Pressing deeply into the mat with the knife edge of the left foot. Rotate the palms towards the side. Tick-tock the arms. 6 and 12. Right thigh is parallel with the earth. Right fingertips reaching between the big and second toe. Knife edge of left foot pressing into the mat. Both feet very active here. Chest opening towards the sky. Chin finds the shoulder. Reaching the arms apart. Stretching yourself apart. And with an inhale, come on up. Right toes in. Left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Rotate the palms towards the side. Tick-tock the arms. 6 and 12. reaching between the big and second toe. Press firmly into the left foot. Press firmly into the knife edge of the right foot. Heart spiraling towards the sky. Fingertips reaching towards the sky and towards the earth. Stretching yourself apart. And with an inhale, come on up. Left foot comes in. Arms overhead. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Find your stillness. Second set, half the time. Arms overhead. Big step out to the right. Arms to a T. Rotate the toes towards the front. Bend deeply in the right knee, warrior 2. Palms rotate. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Bend deeply in the right knee. Press the left hip down. Left leg is completely straight. Right thigh parallel with the earth. Stretching the arms apart. Reaching the arms apart. Find your fullest expression here. And with an inhale, come on up. Right toes in, left toes out. Bend deeply in the left knee. Rotate the palms. Tick-tock the arms 6 and 12. Reaching towards the sky with the right fingertips, reaching towards the earth with the left fingertips. Pressing into the mat with the knife edge of the right foot. Left thigh parallel with the earth. And with an inhale, come on up. Left toes in. Arms overhead. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Quarter turn, separate leg stretching. Arms overhead, just cross the thumbs. Step forward with the left foot. Right toes pointed at the corner of the right corner of the mat. Dive down over the left knee. Forehead and knee will meet. Press the knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Throat is choked. Difficult to breathe. Firmly, both feet are planted into the mat. And with an inhale, come on up. Left foot meets right. Step forward with the right foot. Left toes point out to the left corner of the mat. Dive down over the right knee. Forehead and knee will meet. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. Try to straighten the right knee. Arms are active. We're rounding forward and compressing. It's difficult to breathe. And with an inhale, come on up. Right foot meets left. Arms by your side. Find Tadasana. Find that stillness. Tree and toe stand are next. Ground down in the left leg. Right leg lifts. Right foot nestles in the left hip crease. Right hand to heart center. Left hand to heart center. Drop the knee down if you can. If you want to move forward into toe stand, hinge at the waist, gaze forward. Hands come out in front, bend the knee. Slowly walk the hands back to either side of you. Right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. Pop up off the heel. Find your gaze. If you're in toe stand, reverse out, hands to either side, hands walk forward, leg extends. Come on up, meet us in tree. Let's all take a breath here together. Right leg finds the earth. Left leg lifts to 90 degrees. Nestles into the right hip crease. Sole of foot facing the sky. Left hand to heart center. Right hand to heart center if you can. If you want to move forward into toe stand, hinge at the waist, gaze forward, hands walk out in front, bend at the knee, hands slowly walk back to either side of you. Left hand to heart center, right hand to heart center. Hop up off the heel, back is flat, gaze is forward, and reverse. Hands walk out in front, leg extends, slowly come up and meet us in tree. One final breath in tree together. Breathe in. And release the left foot down. Find Savasana. Head towards the front, feet towards the back. You will have 2 minutes. I will cue you out. Relax the toes. Relax the ankles. Relax the calves. Relax the knees. Relax the thighs. Relax your hamstrings into the mat. Relax your hips. Relax your stomach. Relax your low back, your mid back. Relax your shoulders into the mat. Relax the back of your head into the mat. Let it be heavy. Relax your face. Drop your tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your fingertips and your forearms into the mat. Completely relax. Wind removing is next. Right leg lifts, bend at the knee, grab just below the knee on the shin and pull the knee in towards the armpit. Pull the knee in towards the armpit until you feel a slight pinch in the hip. Pull in just a little deeper and release. Right leg comes down, left leg comes up, bend at the knee, grab just below the knee, pull the knee in towards the armpit. Back of head is on the mat, shoulders on the mat. Pull the knee in just a little deeper and release. Lift both legs, bend at the knee. Grab opposite elbows. Relax the back of the head on the mat. Relax the tailbone down. Massaging the transverse colon here. Pull the knees in towards the chest and release. Arms overhead. Big inhale, double exhale. Yogi, sit up. Flip over to your stomach. Find your forearms. 1 minute forearm plank. Press all 10 toes into the mat. Hips parallel with the earth, abdomen sucked in. Puffing out between the shoulder blades, forearms pressing into the mat. Palms pressing into the mat. Pinky fingers, ring fingers, middle fingers, pointer finger, thumb, all pressing into the mat. Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. Core is engaged. And we're here for just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down, head finds stacked hands. Sphinx, seal pose, whatever feels good to you. Going to go right into Cobra, Bhujangasana. Hands below shoulders. Elbows pressing back towards the hips. Toes pressing together, heels pressing together, kneecaps lifted off the mat. Lift the chest. Press into the hands, lift the chest, look up. Press all 10 toes into the mat. Look up, lift up, go up, and release. Left ear to the mat. Look right. Reverse. Savasana. Half locust is next. Purnasalambasana. Hands shimmy underneath. Elbows underneath the stomach. Palms gripping the mat. Right leg lift. Right leg is completely straight. Toes pointing back. Lift the leg just a little higher. And release. Left leg lifts. Nice and straight. Gaze is forward. Lift up. Go up. And release. Mouth finds the mat. Shimmy the hands just a little closer together. Lift both legs. Press into the mat with both hands. Weight comes forward into the shoulders. And release. Right ear finds the mat. Look left. Full locust is next. Arms out to a T. Front of shoulders are on mat. Chin is on mat. Toes pressing together, heels pressing together. Lift the feet, lift the chest. Fingertips reach out and back. Chest forward. Reach up. Reach back with the toes, reach up, go up. And release. Left ear to the mat, look right. Floor bow is next. Kick the heels up. Grab the heels from grab the ankles from the outside. Kick hands. Kick feet into hands. Pull on feet with hands. Look up. Go up. Kick up. Go up. And release. Right ear finds the mat. Look left. Come up to a tabletop. Knees will touch. Sit between the heels. Fixed firm is next. For some people, you need to separate the knees. If you have tender or hurt knees, this is a great place to stay. Right hand to right sole, left hand to left sole. This is a great place to stay. If there's no pain in your knees, Right elbow down, left elbow down. If still no pain in the knees, top of head finds the mat. Then back of head can find the mat. Right hand overhead, left hand overhead. Chest is lifting towards the sky. Extreme stretch in the quadriceps. Relax the hips down towards the mat. And then reverse out. Right elbow down, left elbow down, right hand down, left hand down. Slowly come up. I like to come into all fours. Stretch the right leg back, left leg back. Slowly come to the back of the mat. New blood flowing into my joints. Come to the back of the mat. Half tortoise is next. Hands overhead, just cross the thumbs. Chin is off of chest, gaze is forward. Slowly, with hips on heels, go down. Forehead finds the mat, then little pinky fingers find the mat. Hips pressing back towards the heels. Forehead pressing into the mat. Little pinky fingers pressing into the mat. Arms are active. Suck the stomach in. And then with an inhale, come on up. Arms overhead, arms by your side. Ustrasana, camel pose is next. Find the middle of the mat. Knees should be about 2 fist widths apart. Right hand to low back, left hand to low back. This is a back bend, our deepest back bend of the day. Right elbow comes back, left elbow comes back. Try to pull the elbows together energetically and press the hips forward. Head comes back. Chest lifting towards the sky. Right hand to heel, left hand to heel. Press the hips forward. Head comes back. Heart towards the sky. And with an inhale, left hand to low back, right hand to low back. Come on up. Head comes up. Come to the back of the mat. Sasangasana, rabbit pose. Let's take a breath here. Wrap the towel over your feet. Grab the ankles with your thumbs on the outside, fingers on the inside. Chin finds the chest where you're compressing here. Round forward deeply till forehead finds the knees. When forehead finds the knees, lift the hips off the heels. Top of head will find the mat. Pulling on the heels, pressing forehead into knees, knees into forehead. You might get some slight cramping in the abdomen. It's difficult to breathe here. Pulling on the heels. And with an inhale, come on up. Roll over on the left hip. Right leg comes out cornerwise. Left foot comes into the inner thigh. Arms overhead. Rotate towards the right toes. Dive down over the right leg. Forehead and knee will meet. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. This is a compression posture. Drop the left shoulder down. We're pulling on the sole of the foot and pressing into our hands with the sole of our foot as well. Pressing into the right inner thigh with our left foot. And release. Come on up with abdomen strength. Switch out the legs. Dive down over the left leg. Hands find the sole of foot. Right foot presses into the left inner thigh. Forehead and knee will meet. Try to straighten the left leg. Right shoulder comes down. Pressing sole of foot into hand. Pulling on the sole of the foot with the hands. Press knee into forehead, forehead into knee. And with an inhale and abdomen strength, come up. Stretch the legs out front. Be careful with what's behind you. Realigning, sit up, lie back. With an inhale, come all the way up. Peace fingers find big toes. Pull on the big toes and then shoulders roll back. Chest is forward, shoulders back. Walk the hips back, right and left, right and left. Chin is forward, chest is forward, gaze is forward. Pressing toes into fingers, fingers into toes. Pull the elbows back using bicep strength. Back is flat, gaze is forward. Slowly, knees envelop the abdomen. And release. Half Lord of the Fishes is next. Left leg comes underneath. Right leg comes over top. Right toes pointing towards the front of the mat. Right hand kickstands behind. Left arm lifts high and twist. Look over the right shoulder. Look out of the corner of the right eye. As you inhale, think about lengthening the spine. As you exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. That twist a lot of times is just energetic. I typically find a stopping point, and then I just think about going further. And release. Counter twist. Switch out the legs. Right leg comes underneath. Left leg comes over top. Left toes pointing forward. Left hand kickstands. Right arm lifts and twists. Look over the left shoulder out of the corner of the left eye. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist. And release. Counter twist if you like. We just flew through that. I don't know how we are already at the end, but we are. 2 sets of Kapalabhati breathing. I thank you all for coming here today. These 2 sets. Relax the shoulders down, hands on the thighs. Gaze is forward. Soft gaze. Exhale only. Here we go. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lick your lips. Swallow a couple times. Second set, just a little bit quicker. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks for joining me. It's so great to see everyone out there practicing the yoga, sharing the yoga with their family, with the people they come in contact with every day. If you want to share this on your page, great. Let the yoga go far and wide. From my heart to yours. Namaste.